it's okay. We've been visited by these people. They tried it. They gave it the seal of approval. Come on, try it. Take your turn. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and I'm sure you'll be back.
Today we're talking with Raul Luis from the Birria. It's a restaurant here in Eastern LA. We're going to talk about family. We're going to talk about flavor. What's the future? We're in spring of 2024 right now. As the leader, I proclaim you the leader of the Birria movement. What does the future of Birria look like in East LA and in the country itself?
While in a perfect world, they would be, everybody would switch over from beef to goat, which is actually one of the most eaten meats across the world. If you go to the Middle East, go to China, they eat that dish. Here in the U.S., it's not as popular. But in a perfect world, I would say just crossing people over, have them introducing them to the dish so they can try out the different textures, the different profiles. They can see that there's another option. Um, I haven't gotten too much into the technicalities. I know I sourced for one of my vendors here. Right now currently in Texas, and he was talking about that. The meat that we use is paleo certified. It's halal. It's all this special stuff. I haven't got into the nutritional, but I'm assuming there's probably a little more nutritional than beef is. There's more stuff to it. I know there's a more taste, more flavors in the meat, and my job is to go out there and have people be aware that these places exist. Usually they're in because of the past. They're in Hispanic communities usually. Now I think with the Taco Bell cross, maybe we can now move into other areas that weren't so prevalent before. So I think that there's a potential growth across the U.S. to be able to provide the dish to different ethnic groups and different generations of people.
Is there anything that we haven't covered or gone deep on that you'd like to? Anything else on your mind?
I was thinking about I was tell a story. People come in sometimes into the restaurant and they come and eat and they uh, we serve different dishes because throughout the years, we realized that we couldn't only serve pita. We wanted to go to different communities. We had to change our menu, and we did that by utilizing which is the melting pot. So LA was a hub for all these different immigrants from different states of Mexico. They would come in and they would cook food for themselves, and we would learn the rest. Oh, what's that? I want to cook that. So we put on the menu and we teach people how to cook these different things, and we cook different dishes. When that happened, we had a couple of people come over who kind of opened my eyes, and some of the people that kind of gave us credibility, not only credibility, but just noticed us. And I never got to thank them or was Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain came to LA. He visited our location. He tried the beer. I'm like, wow, this guy came back? Why is he coming to us? Why is he here? What's the spectacle? I guess he saw something before. I guess everybody else did was that this was a special dish. He realized that, and he came to us. The second person was Jonathan Gold. Both of them are no longer with us. He was a writer for the LA Times. He wrote like maybe two or three articles on Beat on us, maybe a few other locations as well. But he also saw what the dish meant to our community. So, they tried it, they enjoyed it, they were able to see past, or be able to cross those lines or be able to cross over and try the dish and taste it for themselves. And I think that you have to be able to be willing. I think now be willing to try new things, but not now everything's people are trying things more than they were in the past. So I guess just basically telling people, what, it's okay. We've been visited by these people. They tried it. They gave it the seal of approval. Come on, try it. Take your turn. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and I'm sure you'll be back.
I love your passion. I love how you explain things. Here we are. We're talking with Raul Luis. Birria is a restaurant in East LA. As we're wrapping up, tell us all the ways that our audience can find you and learn more about you. Tell us your website, your social media, the restaurant itself, anything you want to share.
So they did a documentary. It's Mexi Papa. It's called The Chronicles of Birria. That's on YouTube. You can find me if you want to get. That's just the basic history of how Birria got to LA and possibly the US. That goes over the story of myself and another Birria who we both held the torch during those times when it wasn't so acceptable in other ethnic groups or generations. If you want more detailed information about the specifics, how certain cooking processes, how it's served. Then you can go to Birria World on YouTube, and there it goes. We do a birria tour. We go to different restaurants. We showcase how they cook it, what the different varieties of birria, and why it tastes different, how it's served different in certain regions. And then on Instagram, you can go to Birria Chalil, Texas. That's for my Texas. And then there's Birria Chalil for the LA store on Instagram. Then on Facebook, it's Birria Chalil.